Coach, congrats on the win. I'd be remiss to not say something about the defense with 7 sacks and 15 hits, but man, you got to be impressed with the Aaron Rodgers show in this game. A lot of hugging, high-fiving. I mean, it's definitely something. It was great to watch him play just in and out of the pocket with the football.
Cool thing was he showed the mobility that we've been seeing throughout training camp, and like I said, he may not be what he used to be, but he still has plenty in those legs, and his arm is still 30, and his mind is still operating at a high level. But he was definitely impressive today.
After everything that he went through last year, seeing him get this kind of moment tonight too, does that mean something to you?
Yeah, you're always happy for your guys. Probably be more of a question for him, but absolutely, anytime any of our guys has success, you're just excited for them.
You didn't have too many moments like this against New England the first couple of years, Robert. Do you believe the tide's shifting?
No, it's only week 3, buddy.
The other day, Aaron mentioned about trying to get off to faster starts. So what was the game plan going in trying to accomplish that?
Well, we kind of jumped the ball early. They went to overtime, 72 plays last week, and so we were trying to go a little bit quicker pace in the first couple drives, especially that first drive, which I felt like we were able to accomplish. I believe we reeled off over 40 plays in the first half, if I'm not mistaken, and just trying to lean on them as much as we could.
What happened in the second quarter? Looked like you went up and tried to give Aaron Rodgers a hug there.
He, part of the things that we've been talking about is to just get the defense a 2-score lead. And it was a 2-score lead, so I guess he just wanted to see something on defense. So
He just reminded me that
he got a 2-score lead.
What did you think of the defense?
I thought we were good.
Really good. We talk about a style of play and a standard, and just playing with relentless effort, 11 hats to the ball, and I felt like we did that.
We've talked about Will. It looks like, you said he's getting better, it looks like.
Just got to be patient. He's coming along, though.
Morgan went down. Does that not look
We'll
good?
get an evaluation tomorrow. I couldn't tell you whether or not.
They do the early test, though. It looks like
I'm going to hold pat on that one. It's hopefully everything. You guys know me. I'm always going to be optimistic with it, but we'll have better answers tomorrow.
New England didn't have the ball for long, but what can you take from the run defense this week, given that you were struggling the past couple of weeks on top of that?
Yeah, it's credit to San Fran. I'll go back to them in terms of the way they ran it, and taught us a couple things with regards to the things that we needed to get fixed. And I felt like last week we defended the run very well. I know the quarterback had the scrambles, but then this week felt like against that team, their backs are pretty damn good. I felt like we did a pretty good job today.
Aaron outside the pocket, he obviously did more of that than he did the first 2 games. Do you think, was there any conversation about him trying to do more of that, to try to take advantage, or did that just happen?
That's just instinct. He's, he felt pocket collapsing and felt like there was space. It's like I said, it's a field game. You're not asking him to do that stuff. In a perfect world, you're throwing it with timing and rhythm, and guys are open. But I thought it was really good for him to show that he still has plenty of juice in his legs.
How much does it change what you're able to do when you get that 2-score lead on defense?
A lot. We have a. No matter who's out there, we expect guys to rush the passer at a very high level. And we feel like with our back end, if you rush the passer, you're going to get production.
With Aaron and Garrett, I know they connected for the touchdown. It seems like they're like a tick off, just a little bit off. How do they close that gap? Do you see it coming close?
Together. Yeah, there's going to, Garrett's a special athlete, a special route runner, and he's got so much wiggle to him. So special with regards to improvisation in terms of his route running, but they'll get closer. They'll keep working together, and it's only week 3. This is such a long season, and those two only get better.
Was Mosley close to playing?
Did the workout, just weren't comfortable putting him out there. Wasn't worth it.
How do you think Sherwood did in this space?
I thought he did a good job. I thought the entire defense. There's always going to be things we can clean up. But overall, I thought he did a really nice job.
Now you guys got through those 3 games in 11 days. Does it feel good to have a little breather here?
Yeah. I think everybody needs it. Well deserved, especially from our players. it's not easy to go all the way out west and then come out, travel again. Doesn't happen very often, and then to get this short week, I thought our guys did a great job preparing themselves. It's like I've said. I said it to him a million times. No one really cares about how you get to game day. The expectation is that you perform, and I thought our guys attacked the week, the last couple weeks, really, to make sure they were on top of their bodies and staying physically fit.
Jermaine certainly isn't out on the field.
Dominant on offense, dominant on defense, gangrene defense, 7 sacks, including 2 from Will McDonald, the 4th, big old 99, getting in there for New York. Rodgers still has that zip on the ball, and he gets it done, as do the Jets. Their first home win against the Patriots since 2015. They'd lost the previous 8, and after winning in Week 18 last season, back-to-back wins against the Patriots for the first time since 08-09, and 2 wins in the month of September for the first time since 2015. Snaps the longest active drought in the NFL.